Hey, number 3. The other day I ran across this video and kind of had to digest it myself to be able to speak informally to it, because that's what this is. Anyway, this thing introduces something called Boids Algorithm. It's a video by Smarter Every Day about the flocking behavior of birds and how we can model that, we can mimic that with software. So the reason this is interesting is in this video, which I'll put in the description and link, and can't say enough good things about just because it's well done. But the software in this video you could probably go get and play with just to play. And change some of the settings inside of there and see what happens. Because it's just a fascinating little play with software. A software algorithm that almost looks like it's got some intelligence to it. But it's purely math. There's probably a random seed generator in there somewhere. This algorithm, this type of algorithm, is one of the visual tests that you can do to test a random number generator inside of a computer. Because if visually you can see a repetition or a repeat in a pattern, you can go look for it and see if it is something to worry about. Some people worry about floating point precision and others don't. And that is what gives you random numbers that seed programs like this. So just a hugely interesting piece of software as it is right now. Another video I introduced stoichemistry, and that is actually the interaction of things and other things, like a gas flowing through a pipe. Equations, algorithms like this can be augmented and added to, where instead of just bouncing off the wall of that container, which in this case is the shape of the screen, there might be some adhesion properties, a little bit of resistance to movement of certain birds, maybe birds of a certain size. So you could go in and add things onto these equations and make them do something different. You could set colors for size. And so this is one of the things I worked with were libraries of code like this and piecing them together so that one called on another for some type of random stochastic guess. Artificial intelligence. So this Boids algorithm is just an introduction thing, but it's a cool way to be able to see it and interact because it's in a pretty user-friendly language. So take a look at the video, see if it impresses you. What I can think of is 8 different places I might apply that type of seemingly random yet not random software to something else of interest or value. You could almost tie it to plume models, modeling atmospheric flows, ocean flows of currents by changing significantly that algorithm. But it's there, the pieces. There are other pieces. Again, these are code libraries. These were function calls inside of my real-time control systems to be able to evaluate or do something that if you didn't know about them, you couldn't use them. If you didn't know about their error codes and returns, you might make a fatal flaw in your software. So there you go, Boyd's algorithm. Tried to make simple, but that video is better than mine. Go for it.